and welcome back to the channel. So this video is based on CSS and today we'll dive more into CSS basics. So here I'm in text editor and it has a HTML document and it has a div tag in it. So you must be aware that div tag is used to divide the HTML document in various sections. So here I have divided it in one section and let's style that one section using CSS. So first I'm defining the border for this section and I'm defining its dimension as 1 pixel. It should be solid and in black color. And after refreshing the web page, you can see I have got something like box around the content. And let's specify the height for this box and let it be 400 pixels for now. And after refreshing, you can see the height has been increased a lot. This is little too much. So let's reduce it to 300 pixels. And this is also too much. Now let it be as auto. And after refreshing the web page, you can see it has automatically chose the right dimensions. So this is how you can specify height. Now let's play with width as well. So I'm specifying it as auto and you can see there is no change because earlier also it was auto. Now let's change it to, let's say, 400 pixels and you can see the width has decreased a lot. So this is how you specify height, width and border for div section. And now let's do something to the heading. I'm changing it to text styling. I'm changing the content of the heading tag basically. And I'm writing it as text styling because we are going to discuss how to format text using CSS and various properties related to the text. So here I'm done with div tag. So let's remove these properties. Let's take out the div tag because I don't want any section of HTML document. And now let's start styling the heading tag first. So here I'm writing h1 in the style tag and I'm specifying its color as blue. So after refreshing the web page, you can see the heading is in blue color. If you don't want to specify like this, you can go and use this second approach, which is Rgb approach of specifying color. And now I'll specify the same for the p tag or the content of the p tag. So I'm saying color as green and the content should be in the green color now. So yes, this is how color can be changed in CSS. Now let's specify some more properties. And here I am writing in the heading tag text alignment as center. Now heading should move to the center. So let's refresh and see. And you can see the heading is in the center now. Now let's do same for the p tag. I'll move the text to the center again. And you can see it is in the center of the page. Now let's change the alignment to the left and refresh the web page again. And you can see the heading has moved to the left where it was originally. And let's do it to right now. And after refreshing, you can see the text or the heading has moved to the right. Now let's get it back to the center because it's not looking good on the right or left. So I'm specifying text alignment as center. And after refreshing the web page, it's again in the center. Now I'll define few more properties. Let's say text decoration. And as the name suggests, it will decorate or manipulate your text. So here I'm writing text decoration as underline. Let's refresh the web page and you can see there is underline to the text of the heading. Now let's say it as override, which is exactly opposite of underline. So you should get a line above the text. And after refreshing, you can see there is line above the text. And let's say it none. So everything will be vanished and you'll get a plain text. And another value that can be entered here is line through. And after refreshing, you can see there's a line throughout the content of the heading tag. So this is all about text decoration. Let's make it none again. We don't want any decoration. And another property that can be specified here to format the fonts is text. Let's say text transform. So as the name suggests, it will transform your text. Here I have entered value as lowercase. So entire stuff of the heading tag should be in the lowercase. Let's make it in uppercase, that is all capitals. And after refreshing the web page, you can see everything is in the capital, especially. And now let's make it capitalize. So you can see only the initials, that is T and S, are capital, rest all are in lowercase. So this is the difference between the uppercase and capitalize. And moving towards the next property of the CSS, which is letter spacing, let's keep it as 50 pixels, and you can see the each and every character is 50 pixels away from each other. Now let's make it 5 pixels, and you can see it's back to somewhat normal, not totally normal. And let's make it 8 pixels, and this is also okay. Now let's do it 2 pixels, and you can see they are what they were originally before specifying letter spacing. Now let's add text shadow. Now this will create the shadow of the text, and the first value I'm specifying here is horizontal shadow, and then comes vertical shadow. And after refreshing the web page, you can see this is how it looks. Now I'll specify the third value, which is blur radius, and I'm keeping it as 6 pixels, and also I'm going to specify color now, and this is completely optional. And after refreshing the web page, you can see this is the final output of text shadow property. Now I'll remove this property from my code because I don't want this in my future code or future use. So I'm deleting this particular line of code, and let's move towards the another property, which is font style. So I'm writing property name as font style, and let's specify italic first. And after refreshing the web page, you can see the heading is in italic now. Now instead of italic, let's keep it as oblique. And after refreshing the web page, you can see it's same like italic but little more bolder. Now let's keep it as normal, font style as normal, and after refreshing you can see there is no decoration or anything, it's all normal. Now let's talk about the font size that are available in CSS. So here I'm specifying font size as larger, and now let's change it to, let's say, -20 pixels, and after refreshing the web page you can see it's small. Now let's keep it 40 pixels, and it's larger than before. And this is how you can specify font size. Thank you for watching the video till the end, and if you enjoyed watching our videos, subscribe to the